I just had to drop my laptop off for one of the most absurd repairs ever. So it's been having this problem. I don't know if I've mentioned this on the thing before. I'm walking, by the way. I'm trying to get my steps in. People are looking at me funny. Yeah, you're recording. So I been having this problem ever since I got my external monitor. I think I did talk about this because it was a big thing for a few days. Having this thing with my external monitor where the moment that I plugged it in, the laptop, into the external for the first time, couldn't play any video. iTunes, nothing in Safari. That's a common problem with external displays. So I unplugged it. I thought, well, that sucks. Maybe I'll just return the display and I'll just live the laptop life. That's when things got weird. As you may or may not recall, the laptop would no longer play video in iTunes or whatever, even when it wasn't plugged in to the monitor. That makes no sense whatsoever, right? So of course it would still play in Google Chrome, because Chrome uses its own graphics, right? But nothing would play in iTunes that was protected. Nothing would play in Safari that was protected. And I kind of decided, oh, I'll make do with it. And then every once in a while, the problem would just go away. Everything would start working again. So that was cool. And I was like, I'm just gonna live with it. Just gonna live with it. But over the last few weeks, in particular, I've been experiencing this other problem where moving the mouse around was starting to cause stuttering, which I'd been experiencing while trying to move the mouse over the video that wouldn't play. But now it's just experiencing that when I'm just trying to use the computer. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna bring it into the mall. I'm gonna go ahead, bring it to the Apple Store, see if they can do anything. And of course I knew in the back of my head, there's not gonna be anything they can do. They're gonna have to send it away for hardware repairs. And that's what happened. The genius, very helpful, he did everything that he could. You know, we had the notes from my previous calls with Apple support. And so it had to go into the shop. Sounds like they're gonna replace the logic board and see where it goes from there. They're not gonna be able to replicate the issue unless they log in with an iTunes account. So we'll see if it even fixes the issue. If it doesn't fix the issue, I have no idea what would. So here's hoping. Of course, the problem is now I don't have a laptop and I'm going to have to figure out how to teach. You know, I used to teach without a laptop, so somehow I'll figure it out. We were supposed to record a podcast tomorrow. That's probably not happening. Or if it's happening in some weird way. Yeah, it's just a pain. I'm gonna stop for a second. It's got to do what you got to do, right? You need a laptop. So, as crazy as these last few days of this project were already going to be, now they're going to be even crazier because no laptop. Just living the iPhone life.